Hello, good morning, and welcome to Sharmila Show House. Today, I'm fortunate to get through one of the most biggest star of Bollywood television, Iqbal Khan sir. Uh, Iqbal ji, welcome to my show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
So, you have started your day, and I can see that you are already off to your work. So, you are you an workaholic?
Yes, ma'am. I'm almost reaching my set.
That's actor's life.
I know. I'm glad God has made me a morning person, so it's good for me.
So, Iqbalji, how do you prepare your day? Because you have been there since so long, and you have maintained the discipline all through. Starting from Fear Factor, which is your claim to fame. So, how do you plan your life so far?
I have actually never planned my life, and now I don't plan absolutely a lot. I basically just take each day as it happens. I just try to live in the moment, and it just keeps your mind also free. And a lot of things in life, most of it is not in your hand, but some of them are absolutely not in your hand. So I don't take too much stress. So just take each moment as it happens, and it's very stress.
Since you are a morning person, what is your morning motivation to your fans? Because most of the youngsters are late risers. They love to do parties, late night parties, and they eventually they wake up very late.
To be honest, uh, to be honest, I have never been a party person. Uh, Even from my college days, I never been a party person. I'm somebody from my childhood who's always slept early and woken up early. And motivation basically is if you um, you pick up any religion in the world, there's always a morning time for prayer.
Okay.
There's a morning arti that happens. There's a morning arti that happens in Hindus. There's a Fajr namaz that happens in Muslims. And all the people who are spiritually inclined also, they also look at it, in the morning is the best time to. Um, your day starts early, and by the time the rest of the world is on their feet, you're already halfway there. So you're like, you're ahead of a lot of people in the world if you wake up early.
Oh, great. This particular phrase I'm taking with myself. When you say that when you wake up, your time starts very early, and most of the day is met. You can plan it accordingly. So, to all your fans, this is one advice you should take to your heart. And mm, coming to another question, that is, you hail from Kashmir, and actors from Kashmir have certain kind of
Yes.
reticence, uh, certain kind of calmness. So, how do you define your origin with your profession? Because Bengalis have certain kind of qualities, and Punjabis, all these clans have got clans of actors have got their own traits. So what is the trait you bear till now?
To be honest, I believe in the human clan, yeah, and that is what I concentrate on. I'm very proud of my Kashmiri culture, and but I have always learned to pick up good things from every culture. I have I'm born in Kashmir, and hello,
Hello, can you hear
yeah.
me?
So
Yeah,
uh,
you are
yeah,
born
yeah,
in
yeah. So
Kashmir.
I
Hmm.
just try to be a mix of all. I try to pick up the good things that I see, and Kashmir is the land of the Sufis, and uh, it basically teaches you to be kind and compassionate, and uh, you have to be lucky enough that God uh, gives you that in your heart to be like that, and I try and inculcate that in myself, being a Kashmiri.
Hmm. So you go back to your origin how often? I mean, how often you can
I
manage
go very,
time and go back?
I very often go to my hometown, which is Srinagar, because my parents still live there. So I go very often. I go very often.
And how about your daughters? They are also rooted in their culture and their Kashmiri origin and all.
It is tough to be completely put that in the kids today. My wife Sneha is from Bombay, um, so there's a metro thing there, and but yeah, I thought about whatever I can put it in our children. I try my level best to do that, and I believe in only the good things from the culture. A lot of cultures have their weird things, and like for example, Punjabis and Bengalis have a big formality issue.
Hmm.
Like you're a Bengali, right?
Yes, yes.
जैसे अब बंगालियों के घर जब जमाई आता है तो बौखला जाते हैं लोग, है ना, उसके लिए तो जान निछावर हो जाती है, वो हो जाती है। तो पंजाबियों में भी ऐसा ही होता है, वो थोड़ा फॉर्मेलिटी का थोड़ा ज्यादा होता है। हमारे कश्मीर में भी थोड़ा बहुत फॉर्मेलिटी का थोड़ा है। तो मैं आई 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 ट्राई टू नॉट गेट दैट इनटू द थिंग। आई ट्राई टू पिक अप गुड थिंग्स फ्रॉम द कल्चर। द कश्मीरी कल्चर इज ब्यूटीफुल इन टर्म्स ऑफ hospitality. The hospitality in Kashmir is something that nobody can match. It is, whether they like you or not like you, they will invite you and they will feed you till your
Good
tummy is
thing.
right till here. So yeah, so that's a good thing,
That's true.
and they never.
And the scenic beauty, the serenity, it is all part of your soul, na? You are even if you are in Bombay, your career started so long, and you are ingrained into the metro culture. But still, I think the that part of serenity is something you possess.
You know, very you if when you're stressed and you even look at a flower pot that's in your house, and you look at it and you see that how um, how beautifully God has made this plant and how it's growing in this small little pot in your house. It just takes away all the stress that you have in thinking whatever when you start concentrating on that, and you have so much gratitude. So imagine when you are in the midst of nature, where there's mountains, the hills, the trees, and uh, there's a sound of insects, and that's a beautiful part. And if you and you minute you're flying into Kashmir, you know that the snow-clad mountains have just come in. It just starts from there itself. It's a beautiful thing.
Now, Iqbal sir, what about your current project? You are almost at the shooting spot, right?
Yes,
Hmm?
I have
And
reached. Yes,
so, how about your co-actors? Just drop a few lines. Whether I mean, whom do you like most, and who is
my
the
co-actors,
closest one?
my co-actors are wonderful. All of them are very very nice people. They um, they do a
Who
lot of
is the
masti on the
nicest
set.
of them all?
I'm sorry.
Who is the nicest of them all?
I'll be unfair for me to choose one because uh, I still have to work in the unit. I don't want to take one name and get into trouble with the rest of them. But all of them are nice. All of them have different good qualities that I pick up from them. And
Mhm.
we have a good, mashallah, we have a good set. We have a good unit. We have a good set of people, starting from the people who are involved in the channel, on us on our show, from the producers to the director and everybody on the set. We have a good set, mashallah. God has been very kind to us. We have a good set. We do a lot of masti, starting from me. I top the list.
Iqbalji, you have worked with many directors, and directors are the ones who form an actor, who gives life to an actor, who create an actor out of a person. So, who whom do you owe the most? And can you please share some experiences which have made you what you are today?
I actually I am a sucker for a natural performance, and I have learned that from my earlier days of TV, because at that time TV used to be very loud and loud acting and everything. And I'll give credit to that because that time used to be forced on us, which is long time ago. And I give I'll call that my teacher, because that's something that I always had this thing. I think that the minute I want to become a little senior, I'll make sure that I want to concentrate on the way I want to act and not this way and that way, because I believe that any kind of audience, whether they're educated, not educated, whatever it is, they or there's nothing known as a TV audience or a web audience or this audience. There is a certain kind of a wavelength that you have to make your show or a film or everything for. But everybody will like a natural, good performance. So I make sure that I don't compromise on that. So that's one nice big teacher of mine. Apart from that, I've worked with good directors, and um, I like directors who appreciate a good performance, and I I don't like directors who try to be directors and uh, start to look for things just because they want to prove they're directors. Because a good director is always something who will always uh, not give an input when things are right, and he'll always give an input when things are wrong. That's a good director for me. And I have for me, Suresh Triveni is one, Apurva Lakhia is one, and um, um, Bhushan Patel is one, and and then there are lots of my director friends, who we all have grown up together in this profession, who who know my strengths and weaknesses, and they let me be when I'm doing fine. So I like that. As a creative person, I just unless and until there's something very particular that we have to follow. If not that, I like it if they let me be, and because um, I do my homework.
I see. Well, there was a time when you were a struggling actor. You came here to get a foothold in this industry, and that time everything was puzzling. You had to take time to understand things, and even when you got through the first opportunity, it was very difficult for you to prove yourself and get the next one. So these things happen in everybody's life. And now when you are successful as a family man, as an actor, and you have got a fan base all over the world, how do you define success and how do you define struggle?
Struggle is something that teaches you life, and it's very important. Those are the lows of life. You'll only know sunshine when it snows, and you'll only know the magic of light when there's darkness. So these are very important factors in life. I, at this point in my life, I don't look at success as a in terms of success in career. I look at success as how happy you are, how content you are. Uh, I think
So you're
success comes
content.
from
You
being
have got everything in life.
well. Having everything in life is not success. Having whatever you have and being content in that, that is success. Because when you're not content, you can have the world with you and you still be wanting more and you'll never be content. That I don't call success. That's you could be living in a jhopda and content. That is more successful than living in having a, a 10-bedroom villa with cars and everything and having a sad life. So success is being happy, and that's what I concentrate on now.
Okay. And how much part of your happiness is your daughters? I mean, uh, how they fill your world with happiness.
Apart from that, we are related through blood, and they're my daughters. They mean the world to me. And apart from that, they're also my biggest strength, because I believe that when you have children, then you everything that you do is has an effect on them, and so your children make you better people. You want to be a nice person and not do wrong things, and be a good person and be nice to others, and it just reflects on your children, and that becomes your strength.
So you're a successful father as well. Successful in terms of content father. Can
I try my level best.
mhm. You try your level best. That's it.
Yeah, I try my level best. I see. I can't. No person can tell you how good a Muslim you are, or how good a father you are. You always try. You cannot put a number to it. How many marks do you get on it? I just try my level best. I just do my best. That's all. I do my best.
Okay, so this can be a common question, but still the question persists. That is, in Bollywood television, there is money, there is sustenance, you can get work one after another. But whenever an actor steps into Bollywood, they dream for the big screen. And not many times the big screen attempts are successful. For you, the success, I mean, the amount of work you have devoted or you have done, that is in television, your contribution mostly suffice the television. But
Yes.
in big screen, what really went a little bit wrong, that despite being such a great actor, your film career didn't go that strong.
I don't know. Well, because it did not go. One has to go through a certain kind of things in life, and at one point of time, God wants to teach you that these are not the things that you should look for, because we all are going to die one day, and nothing is going to come with you. Your cars, your house, your children, your nothing. Only the good things that you've done in life are going to come with you. So now I absolutely, and I don't expect a 20-year-old to think like this, but I don't look at things like that anymore. Um, um, you just have to do the best in the situation that you are in. So if I'm doing TV, that's the maximum I've done, and that's where my bread and butter mostly has come. So I do my best in that. It's that whatever opportunity you've got to run behind something. Uh, um, I think now I only give honesty to my work. That's all. I don't give anything beyond honesty. I am 10 to 12 hours I'm on the set. I just give honesty and nothing else. There's no um, blood that I give to work. There is Only honesty. That's the only thing. I think everyone should only do that to their profession. Honesty, nothing else. And it doesn't deserve anything else beyond honesty. Nothing, because there are other things in life. There's family, there are children, and then there's work. And work is important. Money is important. Yes, but yes, you have to give it only that much, it only needs honesty. That's all, and it just works. And apart from that, uh, God basically sent us here uh, with the want of roti kapda makan. Roti kapda makan can be, you have to be content with uh, there's no end to your roti. You know, you can have dal roti, chicken, sabzi, and then you can have every meal at 5 star. Oh, kapda, you can wear a regular t-shirt and jeans, or you would want a t-shirt and denims that are worth lakhs, and then you can live in a nice 2 3 BHK house, or depending on how much family you are, or you can have a bungalow which is worth crores. There is no end to all this. It all depends on where you have to draw the line, because as I said, you know, mm, uh, there are very few people in the world who know their great great grandfather's names. So if I don't know whether you, maybe I don't know whether you are from. Do you know your grandfather's name?
Yes, I do. But I don't know my great great grandfather's name. That is also true.
Correct. So basically, within 3 generations, the name also gets, people forget names also. Just within 3 generations, people have forgotten names. Can you imagine? Unless you are a descendant of Malcolm X or Gandhi, or or some. So there, you're nothing. You are nothing. You don't have to take yourself that seriously. Oh, I have to do this and I have to do that. It just मिट जाती हस्ती, खत्म हो जाता है. That song, there's a beautiful song called uh, एक दिन
एक
मिट
दिन मिट
जाएगा,
जाएगा
एक
माटी
दिन
के
दिख जाएगा
मिट्टी
माटी
से.
के मोर. So so uh, so I also now want to do work that has a good message. It's somewhere it should connect with people, and yeah, that's how I look at life now.
Thank you so much. It was such a motivating interview. Since it is a morning interview, I thought of doing a little bit, I mean, twist our questions in that way so that the motivational part of you, part of your heart is revealed to your fans. And my sincere good wishes for your future ventures. Keep satisfying people uh, who love entertainment, who love you, I mean, to their heart's content. Thank you for being with us. A few
Thank
words
you
for
so much.
Sharmila Showhouse. A
Uh,
few words for
just
Sharmila Showhouse if you want to share with us.
Absolutely. I am nobody to give anyone advice like that or give any motivational speech or nothing. I am absolutely nothing. I don't consider myself anything. But I just feel that anything that we do with honesty has always a good result. And I read a beautiful quote the other day, which I keep showing off to everyone in a good way, that um, stress is a conversation that you have with yourself, which has no result. And prayer is a conversation that you have with God, which has a result. So depend on prayer more than stress.
What a great advice. Thank you so very much, Iqbalji. And once more, I'd like to have you. If you have time, we will have a very good conversation once again, and your fans
Yes,
will be
inshallah.
very happy.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you for having me. You take care and have a great day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.